In this problem, we are going to factor a sum of numbers. And we're going to do this in a couple of steps. We're going to try to find a greatest common factor of two numbers first. In this case, our numbers are 42 and 35. And then we're going to use that greatest common factor to factor this expression, 42 plus 35. So let me show you how this works. To find the greatest common factor of these two numbers, you'd want to list all the factors of each of the numbers. And sometimes if you're not sure, what helps is a calculator. You can just start punching things in and trying to divide. For 35, I'm pretty sure 1 and then 35 would be factors. And then I think it's just 5 and 7. And I could double check by trying to, on my calculator, punching in other things. I know it's not divisible by 2. I could check if it's divisible by 3. It's not. By 4, by 6, by 7. Well, it is by 7. By 8, by 9, etc. And I'd find out that it's not. And these are just the factors. For 42, well, actually, I'm going to take a shortcut here. I could list them all. 1 and 42 and 2, and let's see, 42 divided by 2 would be 21, so that's a factor. 3, I think. 3 times 14, yeah. And then we'd get 6 times 7, and I think that's it. But I could have seen already that there's a 7 here, and I know 42 is divisible by 7, and I know it's not divisible by 35, so this would have been my greatest common factor. If I'd seen the 7 here, I could recognize that it was a factor of 42, and that it would be my highest. All right, so we found the greatest common factor. It's 7. Now we're going to factor out a 7 from here. So what I want to really do is rewrite 42 as 7 times, well, that would be 7 times 6. And 35 as 7 times, and that would be 5. So this is still 42, this is still 35. And once I've got them written like this, I can factor the 7 out. So the 7 goes out here, and the 6 and the 5 get left inside the parentheses. So I have 7 times 6 plus 5. And if I wanted to test that that's really the same, I could distribute the 7 back through. 7 times 6 would be 42, 7 times 5 would be 35, and I'd be back at 42 plus 35. So that is how to factor a sum of numbers.